Do you hate ads? I hate ads. You know what I love? Patreon.com/inkdependence, where patrons get access to a patron-only Discord, ad-free videos, and the joy of knowing they help support this channel. Hello folks, welcome to Inkdependence. I'm Mike, and today I have a package for you from JetPens. I had a few things on JetPens that I wanted to grab, and so I did. This is not like the biggest haul on earth, but I think it should be a fun one if I remember what's in here. I got this right before I went to the Philly Pen Show, and I did not have time to film anything for it. So it has been sitting here for a few days for sure. Let's get in this package. Oh, well, thanks for 20 years. I can't believe they've been around for 20 years. That's pretty awesome. Flipsy, a special offer just for me. Oh. You get an anniversary bundle with a purchase. All right, well, we'll have to be doing that, I'm sure. I will. So if you order something from JetPens, you'll probably get one of these as well. All right, let's see. There's our invoice. We don't need that right now. All right, let's do this one first. This is actually something that I picked up for Audrey, and this is a new special edition of the Pilot Kakuno? Man, I do not know how to say that word. I forgot to ask Ike. But this is a new special edition of this thing called the Madoromi series. Man, some people are going to be really mad about my Japanese today. Madoromi series. And these all have a gold-plated nib. They have these sort of pastel colors to them. There are several different colors of this in this lineup, but this one's the one I thought that looked the best that they still had. I have also heard from Pilot that these will be coming to the U.S. So if you've not been able to get them from your U.S. stores, rest assured they're coming. So I'm going to put that on there. If you're not familiar with this little pen, which I've always just called the Kakuno or Kakuno, this is sort of a starter pen, I guess. Sort of not quite a school pen, but maybe. These go for $16, and this one is out of stock now. Comes in extra fine, and medium nibs, I believe. And they're a really good pen to start out with. They are a cartridge or converter. They are Pilot proprietary cartridges or converters, and they come with a cartridge in there, which is cool. And they also always have this little face on the nib, which is really fun. There are several different versions of this face. It'll be making different faces. Sometimes it has a bow tie. It's a really fun little thing. Sometimes it's winking. You never know. But this is the first time I think I've seen them do gold-plated. They're also the same nibs that come in the MR or the Metro series, and also the same nibs that come in the Preras. So, very nice nib and feed there. The section is mildly triangular, just a little bit. You see the little flat sides here in the reflection right there to sort of help train you in the right sort of grip. Yeah, my hands are still super dry from the Philly Pen Show. I cannot seem to hydrate after that thing. There's a little cap liner in there. These do keep their nibs nice and wet. They have not had a problem drying out for me or anything like that. To fill them, you take the cartridge or converter and just cram it on this little interior thing. Just put it in there and push in until you feel it give, and it'll slide down. So, yeah, really nice little pen. The things I think this is mostly in competition with are things like maybe the Diplomat Magnum, things like maybe a Kaweco Sport. Also, I want to say like the Ferris Wheel Press Carousel pen. Although, hands down, just the Kakuno is better than the Carousel. It's better made. The section's more comfortable. The nib's better. The cap seals better. As you can see on this one, it has like gotten all kinds of nib funk. That's just like dried crystallized ink, unfortunately. But I mean, this is okay, but it's not great. It's not as good as this, and this costs like the same. So I'd say definitely a pen to try out. I guess it's also kind of in competition with their Metro, their MR line, but those are, $10 more expensive usually. So these are a really nice pen. I like the soft colors of this. It is very sort of dusky, a little translucent, very nice. I've also got, I want to say, a white one, maybe a gray one. It's just a really great pen to just chuck in a bag. The nibs are always good. They're comfortable to use. Yeah, no complaints about the Kakuno, except that I don't know how to say it, and I'm probably saying it wrong, and I should have asked Ike this last weekend. All right, let's see what else is in this package. The rest of it is... Oh, no, it's not. I thought the rest of it was here pasted to this board, but it's not. I have a couple of things here. Okay, so let's take a look at this orange one real quick first. This one is a pen that I actually had been meaning to get for a little while. This is the Uniball Jetstream Lite Touch. I really like the Jetstream line of ballpoints. I think they're a really good ballpoint refill, and usually the pens are really nice. I like the feel of this. We have a slightly wider kind of bulbous section here, grip area. You have a little, actually it's a little plastic bit there. That must just be the regular plastic bit. Yeah, that the rubber goes over. And then this is kind of slippery, but kind of who cares? But this is a little bit rubberized. The click, pretty solid click. Sounds good. The clip is okay. This is not an amazing clip, but it's fine. I mean, if you're one that like plays with clips or something, you might break it off, but otherwise totally fine. This is a 0.5 ballpoint. There. Let's take a look at the refill we've got in this one. All right, it's one of these, which is a pretty standard Jetstream refill, the SXRL5 from Uniball. These are just great ballpoint refills. I don't know if there's a better ballpoint refill than the Uniball, and I don't think there probably is. I think this one is tops. We will do a little writing sample with it here in a sec. I'll grab some paper. But I went ahead and grabbed one of these. They're like $3, and they come in a bunch of different body colors. The only problem is that it seems like, oh, okay. So there are red and blue, but you have to get red or blue body colors for these. Weird. Otherwise, it's just going to be black. It's kind of strange. Kind of strange. Huh. I kind of wish there were more colors of inks for these. That's my only complaint about the Jetstreams is I want more ink colors than I'm currently getting. But a 0.5 millimeter ballpoint is a fairly fine point, as you can see right there. Pretty darn fine. So we'll check that out soon. And lastly for pens, and I have a little notebook here as well. This is a glass pen. So I like a glass pen, and I broke one of mine recently, and so I'm trying out some other glass pens. This is the Komamono Lab Fonte glass pen with a body, a verdite green nib. Ooh. All right. So this is a dip pen, even though it does have a cap, which is cool. Most dip pens don't have caps. Katie, hi. How's it going? I've been filming stuff this morning, and she is not happy about it. So here it is. Here's the body, which is not a fountain pen, so you can't fill this or anything. I guess you could fill it, but like, why? I don't know. Put some snacks in there, some tiny candies or something. I don't know. Maybe that. But then it has this little cap, which is not that substantial of a cap, but I mean it's enough. You're not going to be carrying it around in a pocket likely. And then this glass nib, which is extremely thin at the tip. That is a very long, thin tip. I'm a little worried about how that's going to work, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. They don't have nib sizes. I kind of wish that glass pens, in fact, not kind of. I really wish glass pens more often came with like different tipping sizes because often they are very, very fine. And what I need is kind of a thick one. I need a fatter tip on it so I can like write more boldly with my dip pens. A little bit of sputs left in the grooves. So one thing I like about glass pens a lot is that they are very easy to clean and use different inks with. So if you're swatching inks or if you're like switching between inks while you're writing a long letter or something, which is a fun thing to do. These glass pens do tend to hold a fair amount of ink. They do write fairly fine generally. And you can just like switch them in some water and then I just like dab it with a paper towel or whatever. And then I switch inks and just keep going on. It's very easy to clean. So we'll, it's got a little snap. That's good. All right, that's cool because I broke mine last one because I dropped it into a cat water dish that was also glass and it shattered and I was very sad. So there's those two. Now I have a couple of things on here. I have, two things on here. So get in this. I like that they do this thing where they sort of cling film it to a cardboard because it makes it so that your notebooks and stuff don't just get destroyed in the mail, which would be very sad for everyone involved. All right. Chuck that over there. All right, two things. First are these. So index clips are something that somebody suggested that I get because I was looking for something to, well, for lack of a better word, index my my William Hanna planner because I have switched to William Hanna for my planner this year. Let me grab it. I keep it in this cool thing from Good Made Better, which is just to like protect books and notebooks and stuff. It's these two very, very thick felt pads with a bunch of straps and snaps so that you can make it be the size you need it to be. And I like to throw my leather journals and stuff in there, my journal covers, because I don't know, it protects them and keeps them from bumping around and puts them all in one place so I can just grab all of it at once. I really like this thing. You can find this at Good Made Better. It's really cool. So this is my William Hanna. And the thing about the William Hanna is that the months and such don't have they don't have any indexes on the edge, so I can't like just go and grab a thing. I have put some little ones over here like pins acquired and books read and that sort of thing, but these sometimes will fall off. So I wanted something a little bit better than that. Also, I want to be able to get to my, the week at a glance stuff. And somebody suggested, oh, you got to get these little index clips. This is 8 of them. It was $8.50, which seems like a fine price, I guess, for 8 of these. And they can slip on and they grip onto your page, and you can just like take them off whenever you want to. So let's give that a shot. They do come in a few different colors, and I probably should have gotten a couple of different colors, but I think their position in the book is going to help me just fine. So that's all it is. These are kind of like those page darts, but page darts don't have this bit, which sticks off the edge, and that's what I was really looking for. So let's go ahead and I've been putting a lot of stickers in my notebook, in my planner, because I don't know, I sometimes don't use enough stickers, so I've been like mindfully putting stickers in stuff, like on purpose. All right, let's go ahead and put this on here. So we'll stick this right there. Nice. All right. Now, will I be able to see that when I... Yeah, I can totally find that with my finger. Yeah. All right. So I probably should put it on... I should probably put it on the other page, so that when I open it, it goes right to where I want it to be. Yeah, like that. Okay. So now when I want to find the month I'm on, I can just go for this one. When I want to find the week, let's find our week here. I got these dividers. There are several of these dividers, but I don't think this is a good idea to put... Like, I didn't want to put it in between my week or in between my monthly view, so it would like get in the way. So, yeah. All right. So this is my week. I haven't filled out most of it because I just got back. I've been a little bit hectic, but I have a few things put in here. Let's go ahead and just put this over here. I'm going to put it lower. Maybe I'll put it on the top of the page. Maybe that would be a smart thing. I'm probably going to have to do a little bit of, a little bit of switching around while I'm doing this sort of thing. Just like finding the thing that works best for me in terms of, style or remembering which things where. But yeah, so that goes on the top. It doesn't stick out too much, but you can definitely see it. When I open this, yeah, I can definitely feel that with my finger. So I can just grab that and go right to my week. Hey, all right. The other thing I do is I keep a blotter page in there. Like that also helps, but it's not quite as good. So yeah, that's good. All right, neat. So those seem to be a success. I like that. I think it's going to go well. It's going to really improve my planner experience. So there you go. There's the index clips from Midori. Midori has all kinds of great stuff, man. Like, if you need planner accessories or whatever, Midori is pretty great at all of that. All right. And lastly, this is a notebook that I had in my cart, and I just kind of wanted to try it out because I hadn't yet. This is from Kokuyo. This is the Sooofa Soft Ring 2025 Diary. This is a little plannery type thing as well. But it was $14.85, so it's on sale right now. Probably because 2025 has started, maybe? I don't know. But I really like the soft rings. Anything with a soft ring, and you've got my attention. I think these are a great idea. I've never had them, like, rip off. Let me know in the comments if you had, like, soft rings rip off, because I never have. They're surprisingly durable, and they don't get destroyed in your backpack or whatever like a metal ring will. Those will always end up getting all squished off to the side, and they're a pain to open. You have to like bend them back, and they look wonky. These don't. Also, if you're a lefty and you have to reach across the page, these are squishy. Or a righty and you're reaching across this way. But these are squishy, and so they won't like irritate your hand. All right. So this is the 2025 diary in B6. This is the navy one. It comes in a few different colors. It says, keep your schedule neat and organized with this Kokuyo Sooofa soft ring planner. Features a 2-page spread for every month of the year, printed in high-quality Kokuyo paper, plus 80 pages of additional graph paper. Soft plastic rings squish down when you rest your hand on them. Reaching across the spine is much more comfortable. The soft rings also won't scratch the inside of your bag or your belongings, making it ideal to pack back and forth to work or school. All right, now I remember why I got this, because it's got an interesting layout, and it's not the one I have seen before. All right, so that's interesting. I don't know why this is here. Oh, you can put a pin on it. Bam. Goes in that little divot. Nice. Smart. All right, so these are a plasticky sort of cover. It's stiff enough. This one is that all one page? No. This is papery, but like a very thick, glossy paper. All right, so this is the Sooofa, Sooofa. So many O's. All right, also no indexes on these, although there are little, things on the edge, so maybe that's helpful. All right, so here we have just the months. Let's see, it has a 2-page spread for every month, plus 80 pages of graph paper. We go in January and February 2026, and March of 2026, and then graph paper. All right, so this is a combo, like, diary and like monthly planner type thing. So if you only need a monthly spread, and some folks do, this I actually kind of think this would be great for, and maybe I got it to, I can't remember. It's been a few weeks since I ordered it. I think I got this to be more of a journal-y type thing, like an actual diary and not just a planner. Because I want to use these pages for things, and graph is fine. This is not a super obtrusive graph, although it is a little bold. But that's one of my quibbles about graph paper. Is often it's a little bit on the dark side, and so it can be hard to hard to see your writing sometimes. But I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be totally fine. So you've got your monthly stuff here, so you can write in, I don't know, goals and tasks. Maybe I write my blog stuff in here. Maybe I don't know what I'm going to put on here. I haven't really thought through that well. And then you've got a bunch of pages of this. So you can just, make little layouts or designs or make notes or have an everything book or, any other kind of artistic thing you want. This paper is always very good. Let's just give it a try. All right, let's try it out. So this is our Jetstream. Let's do it on this side. All right, the Jetstream Light Touch is a little bit on the slim side, I think. It's feeling very skinny in my fingers. It does feel like it's got a nice grip to it, though. I don't feel my fingers sliding around at all. And of course, the Jetstream ink is very good. That is an extremely good ballpoint ink. It's almost as dark as a rollerball ink. Really, let's see. I got a rollerball over here. I just got this one, the Lucky Cat from Retro 51. This is a yeah, it's almost as dark as a rollerball. It's not as wide as a rollerball. This is a 0.5 millimeter, which is a pretty thin ballpoint. I think people are always surprised by how thin a 0.5 is. But yeah, I also think this is maybe a 0.5 rollerball, so you can see how big a difference it is. But yeah, I think it's pretty good. How are you doing on the back? Rollerball came through a little bit. Yeah, it's a problem with rollerball. It'll come through a little bit. Let's try some fountain pen ink. So let's just try this one because I've got it sitting here. This is Sailor's Hanagokoro. This is from the Uromiku series. These are always fun to use. They also change color on different papers, which is fun. You never know exactly what you're going to get when you try a new paper with it. It looks blue here. Most of the time, it'll turn kind of a sheeny, multi-chrome, purpley sort of color, but not always. All right, so let's dip that in there. It looks like it collected quite a lot of ink. That's pretty good. All right. All right, so this is not the smoothest glass nib I've ever used, but it's pretty good, and it actually looks like it's going to hold quite a lot of ink. There's plenty of ink on there. I could just keep writing with this, I think, for a while. I've had glass nibs that will go for like a quarter or a half of a page sometimes. Like they really hold ink up there in their little grooves, as you can see from this side. It kind of looks like when you used to juice a lemon, but much pointier. So yeah, pretty nice. I think the pen is a little bit on the short side. I'll just post. That's cool, so you don't lose the cap. I don't know if I need the sticker. I'm gonna peel the sticker off probably, but yeah, I think this is good. Good. Just kind of keeps going. Yeah, impressive. Let's see if we can see the ink change color there. Yeah, you can definitely see how the ink has changed color there. When it goes down, it's very blue. That bottom squiggle is still very blue, and then you can see up at the top, it turns kind of like, I don't know, kind of raisiny, purpley, sheeny, brownish. It's a really interesting ink. I love these Uromiku inks. Oh, there it goes. You can see it changing colors from left to right there as it dries. And bam, we're all dry there. Neat. All right, let's see if that bled through, since we're just like putting ink on the page. Yeah, no, a little bit of show through because this paper is fairly thin, but no bleed through on fountain pen ink, just the rollerball. See, I don't like rollerballs that much. I'm going to change that for ballpoint. But yeah, I think this is neat. This is going to be cool. All right, this is an interesting thing that I haven't used before. I like this layout. I like this idea of, yeah, sure, it's got a planner, kinda. It's got, it's got the months in there, but then the rest of it, just Kokuyo graph paper and this little elastic to hold it closed while you're running around with it. Yeah, that's good. That's very good. This could be a really good like pen show notebook if you want to like put all your pen shows and stuff on the calendar-y bit, and then have just like people just write stuff, or you can put your shopping lists or whatever in there if you go to a lot of pen shows like I do. So yeah, good. I like that. And this was $15, slightly less than $15. Neat. All right, yeah, this is a fun little haul. I like all this stuff. I think it's cool. I'm probably gonna put some of these index clips in this thing to help out because it doesn't really have those either, but fun stuff. I like playing with things that are totally new to me. So think about what you put out in the world, make it a better place, and I will see you in another video soon. If there's something I need to find from Jet Pens, you're like, Mike, get this in your cart. throw it in the comments below. I want to know what y'all want to see me, try out, or what things I haven't seen that I need to try out that are working well for you or something. Let me know. Until next time, peace out.